Hello guys, welcome back. When a woman starts acting distant, here's what it really means. No matter how it unfolds, whether she stops texting as frequently, becomes less engaged in conversations, or suddenly seems distracted, when a woman starts acting distant, it can leave you puzzled, but don't worry, you're not the only one experiencing this. In this video, we're going to break down 7 possible reasons why she's pulling away. When she's testing your reaction, imagine this: she used to respond within minutes, and now it takes hours. Your cheerful good morning text once received enthusiastic replies, but now they're met with a simple emoji. If it feels like she's pulling away, it could be that she wants to gauge your response. Women sometimes test men without even realizing it. She might be curious to see if you'll start chasing her harder, or if you'll remain cool and composed if she notices you getting anxious. Bombarding her with messages or acting needy, it could reinforce her doubts about you. On the other hand, if you stay calm and unbothered, she may start questioning if she misread you, which could actually draw her back. It's similar to how a cat pretends to lose interest just to see if you'll try harder to win its attention. 2. She's getting comfortable and slipping into routine. At first, everything was fresh and exciting. Every conversation had energy, and she put in effort to keep things engaging. But now her texts have become less frequent, and her responses feel more predictable. This doesn't always mean she's losing interest. Sometimes it just means she's reached a level of comfort where she no longer feels the need to put in as much effort. The thrill of the chase has faded for her, and she assumes you're already invested. It's not that she's intentionally becoming distant. It's just that she's settled into the dynamic of the relationship. That being said, if you introduce a little unpredictability and keep things engaging, you might just reignite that initial spark. 3. She's feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Women handle emotions differently than men when a woman is stressed, whether it's due to work, family issues, or personal struggles. She may instinctively withdraw, unlike men who often seek distractions through activities. Women tend to retreat inward to process their emotions. If she's acting distant, it may have nothing to do with you at all. Instead of panicking, try giving her some space while showing subtle support. A simple message like, "Hey, I know you've got a lot going on, just wanted to say, I'm here if you need anything," can go a long way. The key is to be present without adding pressure, or she's losing attraction in trying to fade out. This one can be tough to hear. Sometimes when a woman becomes distant, it's because she's losing interest but doesn't know how to express it directly. Instead of having an uncomfortable conversation, she slowly withdraws, hoping you'll pick up on the hint. It's not the most mature way to handle things, but it happens if she rarely initiates conversations, puts little effort into seeing you, or seems indifferent when you talk. It could be a sign that she's mentally checking out instead of chasing her harder. Take a step back and mirror her energy. If she cares, she'll notice and correct course. If she doesn't, you'll have your answer without wasting more time. 5. She's met someone else. Let's be honest, if a woman suddenly becomes distant without any explanation, it could mean her focus is shifting elsewhere. Maybe she's met someone new who's caught her attention, or perhaps an ex has resurfaced, making her second guess things. This doesn't necessarily mean she's cheating, but it could suggest she's emotionally investing in someone else. If she starts making herself less available, avoiding plans, or seeming distracted when she's with you, it might be time to take a serious look at where things stand. The best way to handle this: stay composed and don't chase after her attention if she's genuinely interested in someone else. No amount of effort on your part will bring her back. The smartest move is to let her go and refocus on yourself. She wants you to take the lead. Some women pull away as a way to see if you'll step up. Maybe she's been the one planning dates, initiating conversations, and carrying the emotional weight of the relationship. If she suddenly starts acting distant, it could be her way of signaling, hey, I want you to take charge of this dynamic. This is especially true if she still responds when you reach out but isn't putting in much effort herself. If that's the case, don't panic. Just take the reins and show her you're capable of leading. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence and direction. If she's pulling back to see if you'll step up, then taking the lead might be exactly what brings her back in 7. She's dealing with personal doubts about the relationship. Lastly, sometimes a woman's distance isn't about testing you another person or even getting too comfortable. It's about her own uncertainty. Maybe she's questioning whether she sees a future with you. Maybe she likes you but isn't feeling the emotional connection she thought she would, or perhaps something just feels off to her, and she's trying to sort through her emotions before making a decision. If this is what's happening, pressuring her will only push her further away. The best thing you can do is give her space while continuing to be the best version of yourself. If she truly cares about you, she'll come back with a clearer mind, and if she doesn't, at least you won't have wasted time on someone who wasn't fully invested.